Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Gita Mathai, and this is my Health Vibes channel. Today, we are going to talk about food. When should we eat? Does intermittent fasting work? Should we miss meals? Or when should we eat our meals? In olden days, food was scarce. So, whenever people got food, they ate as much as they could and stored up the food in their bodies for use in times of famine. The world does not work like that anymore, but our bodies are not tuned to this change of lifestyle. So, sometimes if we miss or delay meals, our body signals that we are hungry and we may feel faint. So, we go and when we see food, we tend to eat fast, eat a lot, and eat unsuitable food which is full of fats and fried and not good for health at all. Also, when we eat, it takes some time for the signals to reach our brain from the stomach saying food is available and the person is not fasting anymore. If we eat so fast that the signals do not have time to reach the brain, we would have overeaten and we may even feel sick before we realize that we have had enough food. Some people have no time for breakfast or they want to skip breakfast because they think that is a good way to lose weight. This is not true at all because the body immediately begins to conserve the fat and hold in the energy and goes into a very efficient mode of functioning so that the calorie consumption is reduced and you will actually put on weight. What about lunch? Can be eaten late and it can be a light lunch, but it should not be eaten after 3 p.m. because then again your body's rhythm will be thrown out of sync. Dinner should be preferably eaten 2 hours before your bedtime so that there is enough time for digestion. If these simple rules are not followed, your body will begin to conserve energy and conserve fat, and you will put on weight. Some people think that intermittent fasting is a very good way to lose weight. We all practice some amount of intermittent fasting naturally. Nobody usually eats between dinner time and breakfast, and there is usually a 8 to 12 hour gap when the stomach is completely empty. But people take this to an extreme degree and they miss meals, they miss food altogether on certain days, or they miss food every alternate day. For some time, this may work and you may lose some weight. But then the body again realizes, oh, there is fasting and famine, so I have to conserve energy. Body becomes efficient and you stop losing any weight at all. Breakfast should be eaten and it should not be a high calorie, sugary breakfast, but it should contain one third of your day's calories. People now are very aware of their health and they try to be fit and exercise. The question is, should you exercise on an empty stomach or after eating food? If you exercise on an empty stomach, again, the body has to utilize fat for energy. This is a very inefficient way to work, and the body starts to conserve energy so that your calorie consumption is less. Now, the other way to do it is to eat a small snack 10 minutes before you start your exercise, not a full meal, because if you eat a full meal, blood needs to go to your intestines to help with digestion, and your exercise will not be very efficient. What is the best snack to use for exercise? A handful of nuts, around 10 nuts, roasted, not fried, or a banana. The advantage with a banana is not only does it provide energy, but it also contains magnesium and potassium, so you will not feel as tired after you have finished exercising. Our body knows that we are going to eat at certain times, and once this becomes a habit, it gets used to releasing the digestive enzymes at that time. If you miss your meals, skip meals, delay meals, the digestive enzymes are released in the body, but there is no food to digest. So, what happens? You get acidity, you get burping, and you get constipation. Digestion is not with digestive enzymes alone. It is helped by the microflora in our guts, the gut flora. The gut flora also knows at the time at which they are going to get food. So if you have irregular eating habits, the gut flora also gets confused. They start releasing ammonia, digestion becomes inefficient, and you get all kinds of problems. Our appetite works on an internal clock, the circadian rhythm, which is controlled by the hypothalamus in the brain. It is also controlled to some extent by melatonin, an enzyme, a hormone which is released in response to light, which is why we do not eat at night and we eat during the day. When there is melatonin during the daytime, we eat our food. So, what happens to people who do night shifts, work late, get up late? Their internal clock or circadian rhythm is disrupted and their digestion is affected. Also, stress hormones are released when you do this. The stress hormone cortisol will also make you put on weight. In order to prevent the onset of lifestyle diseases like diabetes and hypertension, eat your meals on time, eat limited meals, and don't snack. Snacks are something we have developed a appetite and a habit after watching TV and seeing the advertisements on TV. But those snacks are full of trans fats and are unhealthy. Storing them in the fridge and eating them just because you want to eat something while watching a serial or because you are bored will make you put on a tremendous amount of weight and also make you very unhealthy. Stay fit, stay happy, keep everybody around you fit. This is Dr. Gita Mathai signing off. Thank you. If you liked what you heard, please subscribe to my Health Vibes channel and press the bell button. The same content is available in Tamil. Thank you.